Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakha, Kodash. I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders, Great Millstone, who teach very well. I learned this truth from and salutation out there to the hopeful lit, who continue to push his word in our truth, faith, and sincerity. And also, Shalom to the million children who sincerely believe upon the words of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. And today, just basically, I really don't have a title of this video, but just I was thinking, man, because at the end of the day, salvation is the reward, man. Because it's not like we're coming into this truth for vainglory to be exalted on the high seat. No, man, we came into this truth to be delivered, man. And delivered from what? The things that's coming down the pipe, man. Because dangerous things is on the road ahead, man. Whether it be the famine, the lack of bread, the lack of food, inflation, or whether it be that tiny device that these people are trying to put under people's skin. But at the same time, if you trust in Yahweh Shai and the Lord is your refuge, then he's going to protect you from this dangerous time. Matter of fact, let's start right here in Psalms 91. We're going to start at the top, but we're going to end up jumping down to the bottom. This is the book of Psalms 91 and 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. And you dwelling in the secret place of the Most High is you dwelling in the truth, man. Dwelling in the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of what's going on, man. Because it's deeper than you knowing you are Israelite, man. Because it's niggas out here that's Israelites that's still smoking weed. It's Israelites out here that's Israelites. It's niggas out here that's Israelites. They're sleeping with trannies, It's sick people out here, but it's only the elect, man. The men, women, and children who sincerely believe upon him. And that's what the Lord is going to deliver in that day, man. Because they truly abiding in the Lord, man. What it says, abide in me and I in you. Let's continue on to verse 2. I will say of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power. In him will I trust. Right there, man. In Yahweh Shai, that's who we're going to trust in, man. We're not going to trust in the carnal means. We're not going to trust in the sword. We're not going to trust in ourselves. We're going to trust in Yahweh Shai. We're going to trust that Yahweh Shai is in us, man. Because for the lack of better words, the times that's coming in, we're going to need the Lord more than ever, man. Because even though the lights are still on, the water is still running, you can still get a cheeseburger from Mickey D's. It's going to get to a point when all those different luxuries are going to change. And it's going to get to a point when people are going to know that Yahweh Shai is alive and well. And how do they know Yahweh Shai is going to be alive and well? Through the judgments which he executed. Let's get that real quick in Psalms. Because again, that's how the Lord made famous his name. That's how the Lord get famous to his name through his body count, man. It's not like Alishijah disappeared. No, that power is still alive, man. But through the Baptist church, they taught you that he was a passive power. They didn't tell you how he truly was, man. So let's get this in Psalms 9 and verse 16. The Lord is known by the judgment which he executeth. Right there. It says the Lord is known by the judgment which he executed. So the Lord, he is known about the things that he do upon the planet Earth, man. Whether it be an earthquake, or whether it be a baby getting taken out, or whether it be somebody being delivered. That's also a part of the judgments of Yahweh Shai, man. Because a judge, when somebody judge you, you get judgment, it can be a chance that judgment is mercy. It's two things. That judgment can either be deliverance or that judgment can be either destruction, man. But we're praying that judgment is going to be deliverance, man. That's why we're trusting in him. That's why we dedicate ourselves unto Yahweh Shai, because it's a reward that comes with it. It's a reward with you, pleasing Yahweh Shai and returning unto him. Not saying that we're doing the Lord a favor, but the Lord did us a favor, man. And we appreciate Yahweh Shai for waking up our eyes, man, and showing us a way back into salvation. Let's get this real quick in Hebrews, man. Because again, Again, I couldn't find the name of the video, but the spirit, it was on my spirit that salvation is a part of the reward, man. You know, and that's why we do this work, and that's why we serve Yahweh Hashem Shai, because ultimately we want to be delivered, man. You know, it's not like brothers got different hopes. It's not like brothers on, you know, even though brothers might be into this. I'm an Auburn fan, you an Alabama fan. My favorite color purple, your favorite color blue. It's not like that, man. We all come together under one banner because we all seek the same thing, man. And what's that same thing that we seek in deliverance, man? Let's get this in Hebrews 4 and jump it down to verse. It's like a Hebrews 6, jump it down to verse 10. It says, "For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love." So Yahweh Shema Shai, he's not going to leave you out there hanging if you've been doing the things that you were supposed to do, man. And again, we're not going to be perfect in the flesh, but at least you're trying, man. You know, you're trying to improve yourself. Read this again. "For the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye shew toward his name." And that's why we give all praises. Call Allah Yahweh Shema Shai. That's you showing praises unto his name. You know, it says, "In that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister." And even we go out unto the people on either on the highways and byways or either on a one-on-one conversation, man. It's not like we say, "Yeah, I learned this on my own, this, that, and the third." No, we give credit where credit is due, man. Because if it wasn't for Yahweh Shema Shai setting up the men here at Great Millstone to teach us, then we'll be out there butt naked, man. But the water Yahweh Shema Shai for covering us, man. You know? And how we're covered through this truth. They're going back to that Psalms 91. He that abides under the shadow of the Almighty, the shadow of the Lord is covering you. It's covering you from the dangers that's ahead, man. You know? Let's go ahead and get this real quick. Let's go to Job. Because again, just going back, it's a reward for you trusting in Yahweh Shema Shai. It's a reward with you leaning upon him. Let's get this real quick. This Job 22 and verse 21. "Acquaint now thyself with him," right there. And who is that him that you're acquainting yourself with? Yahweh Shema Shai. That's why it says him, anyone that glorieth, glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me. You know? So that's why we acquaint ourselves with Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Real quick, let's get that word acquaint, and we're going to get it in just a regular Google definition. Right here, it says acquaint. It says to make someone aware of or familiar with. Yes, we are making you aware of Yahweh Shema Shai, that he's a terrible power and that he is to be feared, man. You know, but let's go right here. To be an acquaintance, to known, to familiar, friendly terms, on good terms. I don't know if brothers can see that, but right there, you acquaint yourself with Yahweh Shema Shai. You're getting on good terms with him, man. Basically, getting on his good side, like Apostle Kabah always say, getting brownie points with the Most High. You know, and that's what we're doing by the way of us pushing out this word, man. So let's go back to this Job 22 in verse 21 again. It says, acquaint now thyself with him, and be at peace. Thereby good shall come unto thee. So good is going to come unto you once you acquaint yourself with Yahweh Shema Shai. And how do you do that? Receive what? "I pray thee the law from his mouth." So it's these words, you know, something as simple as words on the book that make you acquaint yourself with Yahweh Shema Shai. But not only that, the true understanding of the words in this book, man. You know, it says, "Receive, I pray thee, the law from his mouth, and lay up his words in thine heart." What that mean? Lay up the words in your heart, man. Basically, take heed unto the things that Yahweh Shema Shai told you, man. You know, basically, your treasures that's in heaven, man. You know, because the treasures that the Lord is giving us right now, these treasures is, you know, worth than more than $1 million, man. More precious than ruby, more precious than gold, because this word is going to lead into our everlasting salvation, man. It's going to lead unto immortality, you know. So let's go ahead and go back into Psalms 91, and we're going to jump all the way down to verse 14. This Psalms 91, verse 14. It says, because thou hast set his love upon me. It says, because he has set his love upon me. Right now, you acquaint yourself with Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Let's go into that word love real quick. Strong's G 2836. That word right here, it says to cling, i.e. to join. So you joining and clinging into Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You're not joining and clinging yourself into Esau. Let's go back. Since now we have an understanding with love, man, because love is not just that bubbly feeling in your gut. No, love is actually an action, man. You know, so we're showing action by cleaving unto the Lord. And how do you do that? By trusting in him, man, and trusting in his prophets, man, knowing that there's a consequence for you taking an MOTB, man. So in that day, what you're going to do, you're going to give up and just trust in Esau, or you're going to either stand 10 toes down and trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. Read this again. Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. And that's that reward, man, for you dedicating your time to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. It says, I will set him on high because he hath known my name. And that's just not you saying, I know the name Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. That's why it says, everybody who say, Lord, Lord, will not be delivered. But actually, you knowing Yahweh Hashem Yahushua name is actually you knowing how he works, man. Knowing that he's a power greatly to be feared, man. You know, knowing he's a power that's not to be messed with, man. And your best bet is to just try to please him, man. And that's why we push out this word right now. Let's go to verse 15. It says, he shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. Right there, man. The Lord said he will call up, whether it be something you stress, you overthinking, you ask the Lord, or whether it be something big, you in a concentration camp, you ask the Lord, man, to deliver you from these dangerous situations that's finna get ready to come, man. Because again, we go through these things now. So when the real thing come, we'll be standing 10 toes down, man. Let's continue on to verse 16. With long life will I satisfy him and shew him my salvation. And that's the reward for trusting in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. That's the reward that we want. If you want to get this Isaiah 4, when a lot of women shit like that, you want to get this, all the gold, all the money, all the riches, you can have that shit, man. But as for me and my house, we want deliverance, bro. And not only deliverance from this wicked world, but even deliverance from ourselves, man. From these wicked, fleshly bodies, man. So yeah, I think just a quick little video. I pray it was edifying. When I say call Allah Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakakwadash, Shalom DTA.